Yesterday I was in Düsseldorf, courtesy of Siemens, to look at the new tube train for London that's coming to the Piccadilly line. And when I was looking at a map of Germany, I realised that Wuppertal and a certain suspension monorail was only a short train ride away from Düsseldorf. So I stayed an extra night. I've come to Wuppertal to ride the suspension railway.
So the suspension railway, the Wuppertal Schwebebahn, opened in 1901 and today has 20 stations along its 13-kilometre length. Suspended high up in the air, and for the majority of its length is above the River Wupper, except for the far western section, as we'll see later. And it takes about half an hour to ride it from end to end, which is exactly what I intend to do, getting out at a couple of stops along the way as well.
And I'm not by myself. My friends, Nicole, are we calling you Chris or Christian? Chris. Are here as well. You've been to London many times and ridden like the Elizabeth line with me, so I thought, well, if I come to Germany, then I'm going to get them to. But you've never been to Wuppertal before.
No.
So this is your
first time.
Okay. Obviously, you're here to help me translate, make sure I don't get things wrong.
We do our best.
Thank you very much. In the tourist shop, which is here in Wuppertal, they like their suspended railway so much. There's some socks, there's a jigsaw, and
you can eat pasta, the Schwebebahn as pasta.
They've made pasta out of the Schwebebahn. It's like right above your head. That's hilarious. Right, to the Danglebahn, come on. What ticket have you got?
24 hours, 2 persons.
How much?
11.40.
So a 2-person ticket for a day pass is €11. Alongside the map here, I've found a timetable that basically says LA for this 5 minutes, and it's during like 10 to 7, it's saying that there's a train every 3 to 4 minutes. And there's a white line on the edge, not a yellow line, there's a white line that just says stand behind this white line, because the train will then just come in. And as it's suspended, as it's at the platform, it's swaying ever so slightly as you actually board it. Very busy, very popular. Alright, you are 12 meters above the river.
It's weird.
First stop, not Kluse. It's a little tiny wooden platform. Very short. They're only 2-car trains, so they're very small platforms. Can you feel, Chris? There's a very slight swaying from side to
Dangling,
side.
not hovering.
How do you say swaying in German? What's German for swaying? We've hopped out at, how are we pronouncing it? Geregelt? Wanted to get a cool shot of the train pulling away there. But have you seen the position to be? We were at the front of the train. The position to be is at the back of the train, where there's a sheer glass window. Okay, so we'll get the next train in 3 minutes, and we'll position ourselves at the back. It's fun, right?
Yeah, it's fun. Okay. Yeah, woohoo!
Chris, woohoo!
I don't like the dangling.
You really don't like it? Is it? No, but genuinely, is it making you feel a little bit queasy?
It's a bit weird.
Wow.
In the belly.
So no, there's no track. There's just this. And here's our train. We're here, we're at the Terminus. See now,
You have to leave the train.
we have to leave the, I was going to say, it's the classic 2-by-0 seating arrangement. It's 2 and then a corridor. Alright, we're off the train, Yeah, we're at Oberbarmen, the eastern end of the line. It's a little bit disconcerting. It's basically just a white line. If you stand over the white line, you would get hit by the train as it came in. So for goodness sake, stand behind the white line. It's also slightly disconcerting. There's the constant sound of water. If you're ever in a on a train, when I'm on a train in London and there's a sound of water, it typically means you're in a tunnel section and you're worried because, you know, the water might be leaking in somewhere. Here there's this permanent sound of water because you're by the river the entire time. It is magnificent. Okay. It's truly brilliant. Chris, there's a bus over there that says pause. Either there's a German place called pause, or that means...
It means break, Pause.
So you use the English word pause to mean have a break?
It's correct.
Yeah, so at the eastern end here at Oberbarmen, there's a depot up there. If you peer in, you can see some of the trains in the darkness. There's also like a severe loop of track, which you're not allowed to stay on the Danglebahn for as it goes around. This is like the Kennington Loop on the Northern Line. We've just discovered the Kennington Loop of Wuppertal, but it's a very severe 180. Yeah, it is immense, and I'm aware I'm being super excited because I'll probably never get to ride this again in my entire life. There is a quote somewhere, it says it in Tim's video, he ends his video with it, about everybody should come and do this once in their lifetime. If you get the chance to be in Germany, then yeah, come and do this because it's magnificent if you're a transport nerd, which I am. Even if you're not, just come and do it. Not that I'm trying to tick off all the stops, but in classic sort of, if you were ticking off manoeuvre, we've walked 10 minutes west, back down the line, one station. Chris, where are we?
Wuppertal.
Thank you. And I'm going to climb the steps. I'm just going to check the accessibility. Are there lifts? I need to see if there's a lift. How accessible is this thing? Also, going to count the steps. It's a very Geoff thing to do. Here we go. Look how silhouetted I am. That is very pertinent. There we go, less silhouetted. This is a real camera nerd moment. Most of the times I'm quite lazy and I'll just shoot on auto on my camera. There's one going above me. It never gets boring. I rarely shoot manual. Only if I've sort of got the time to set up, I'll definitely manually focus. But I'll never often manually expose. But what I've noticed here is that you end up pointing the camera up to get a shot of the train, and what happens is if you're on auto, then it can't cope with it because your camera's sort of pointed down here, and there's the river and the concrete structures, and you go up to the sky, and then the sky kicks in, and the auto exposure goes all over the place. So for my next shot, I'm going to manually expose. Let's do the lift thing. I'm getting the lift. Have I just done the thing where I've gone to the wrong side? Because I'm used to trains running on the left. I have, haven't I? I've done the whole wrong side thing. Well, that's embarrassing. Went to the wrong side.
Doors are closing.
Very good. If you see a Danglebahn that doesn't look right, see it, sort it, sway it. Oh no. Why are you having to validate our ticket, Chris?
No idea. The man said we have to do this.
But you have to do it on regular trains as well, right?
No. Only if you buy a ticket for 10 rides.
Seriously, when I was with Johan doing least used RER, I put him on the spot to do see it, say it, sort it in French. So, in German, how does one see it, say it, sort it?
Sehe es, sage es, regel es.
Okay, you need to tell me how to spell that so that I can put that on screen. Okay, all right. Could you write it down for me? Okay.
Yes, sure.
That's it. We should just come up. I should visit every country in the world and come up with the translation for see it, say it, sort it in every single language possible.
It's a project.
Should we get the train? This never gets dull. It's so exciting. London, of course, has its own dangle, the Dangleway cable car. what they should totally do is turn the cable car Dangleway in London into a dangle train and extend it. Have like an East London dangle train. That would be magnificent. Look at the sway, look at the sway, look, sway, sway. We just left Hammerstein. Stop. We're no longer above a river. Can you see below? We're now above just, I don't know, but the river's gone. I was told it ran above a river, but now it's clearly, it's running above a road and there's cars down there. So basically, when in London, you want to be on the front of the DLR for the front seat. When on the Danglebahn, here in Wuppertal, be at the back for the view out of the back seat. We're at the western end. Again, you can see down there where the other trains are into the depot. We're going to go and get a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, go to the toilet. But Nicole, you said you had something for me.
I have something for you because I know you are very sad about discontinuing.
I was telling Nicole about the demise of the Karamak bar in the UK, which they've announced recently. So you've given me the German version of Karamak, the orange Karamak bars. Okay, as people get off the train, you had fun.
We had fun.
Okay, Chris.
Really?
Thank you. See you in London at some point. From Wuppertal. That's it. We love it. We love the train. All right. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Bye. Bye.
Bye.